Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. If the setup looks a little different, that's because it is. I'm actually dog sitting right now, so I am actually at a family friend's house. So I had to bring my computer and everything and set it up here. So it is not ideal in terms of audio because it's a big room and there's a bit of echo. I will try to do what I can to minimize that and mitigate how annoying it is. So if you hear the dogs rattling around and doing their thing, not much I can do about that. Also, this will be the first video that I am attempting to use my green screen for. And I got a little green screen background there that just kind of hooks onto the chair. It's something I have to get used to. I don't quite know if I'm going to be able to utilize it as an actual green screen in this video, just because it needs better lighting. There's shadows and stuff, and that doesn't work very well for green screen. So I might not be able to use it for that, but I can at least use it as a background. We're going to be getting back into Lucifer with the second episode of the first season. I really enjoyed the pilot, and you guys seem to enjoy the video because that went up today, and there was really good reception for it, and I'm excited because I really enjoyed it. It has, it's just got some fun characters, and the setting for some really interesting plot developments. They're kind of sprinkling the seeds of some good stuff, and they have a lot of really good source material to pull from in terms of like the Bible and things of that nature. Also, and somebody in the comments mentioned this, and I was not aware of this, that for this show, they pull more from the Jewish mythology than they do the Christian mythology, which is interesting. And that's actually why I didn't recognize the name Amandale, the brother, the angel that is at odds with Lucifer. However you pronounce that name. Like I said, I've only seen the one episode. Yeah, so that's where he comes from. He comes from more of the Jewish side of the folklore. Should I even really call it folklore? That might be a bit dismissive. No, because I respect folklore as well. So, technically it's folklore. It's religious folklore, but technically, yeah. Okay, we'll just go with that. So far, you guys seem to like the Lucifer video. Yeah, and as long as interest stays up, we're just going to keep rolling with Lucifer and check out more of what the story has to offer us. So if you enjoy it, please let me know. That's how I kind of gauge whether I'm going to bother editing the video or if I'm going to just keep it as a Patreon exclusive that I don't have to edit. Which I have other things up on the Patreon if you're interested. There's Once Upon a Time. I'm going to be moving to X-Files there. Breaking Bad. I've got some movies. There's just different stuff to check out if you would like. If you're not interested in the Patreon, you can always just leave me a like or a comment. That really does help out a lot too. It's very helpful. Yeah, so let's just get into it.
Previously on Lucifer.
I'm going to get a little recap. Yeah, that surprised me quite a bit. I wasn't expecting that.
Maybe it's not her that's different.
Yeah, I hope we get more information on Maze because she's interesting. I'm liking the soundtrack to the series so far.
Repent your sins before it is.
Oh, this should be fun.
The devil walks among us.
Padre, you've no idea how right you are. Don't you be so angry about it. Enjoy the ride.
Have you seen the face of the devil?
Every morning.
He's in all of us. In our every moment of weakness.
No, don't give me credit for all that. You humans do plenty all on your own.
Okay, I'm not sharing my tips with you if that's what you're angling for.
Is this a performance? I have to say you're very good.
The devil
Isn't finished with you yet. What I hate more than anything is a liar. Someone who doesn't believe in what they say.
Oh?
So what are you going to do about it?
Why, make you a believer.
And nobody else could see it?
You don't understand. This isn't a performance.
It's true. It is true. I'm here till, the end of time.
So you're the devil.
Yes. Satan, Beelzebub, Old Scratch. I like that one in particular.
And you've left hell behind to take a vacation in Los Angeles.
I love that he's telling her the truth.
don't seem too bothered by my being the Prince of Darkness.
I'm willing to work within your metaphor. Sometimes it's easier to make intimate issues about something bigger than yourself.
Well, there are a few things bigger than myself.
I'm well aware. You were bothered about feelings of humanity.
Yes, but I've good news. I'm healed.
Is that so?
Yes, back to my normal devilish self. I'd kick a puppy if one waltzed by. I'm joking. Puppies don't waltz.
You hide insecurity and humor, don't you?
Don't have insecurities.
You are changing, but that you don't know what's causing the change. Or who.
Why do I feel like you're getting more out of our bargain than I am?
Well, therapy takes time. Oh, I like those shoes. So she's curious now. Is she staking him out a bit?
Oh, I didn't order a drink.
Courtesy of the owner.
This is from Lucifer?
He asked me to make you something you'd like. Did I get it wrong?
You and Lucifer seem really close.
I followed him through the gates of hell.
Yeah, she doesn't like you. Yay, he's playing. I don't believe this is what I heard him sing. Maybe he sings a different song, because I don't remember it being this song.
Hello, detective.
Oh, he's not even singing. There you go.
How's your undercover surveillance of my activities gone so
As
far?
far as I can tell, you didn't exist 5 years ago.
On the earthly plane, no.
People don't appear out of thin air.
Well, he's not people.
How did you survive getting shot 6 times?
Is that your normal reaction to someone saving your life?
When I see something I can't explain, yeah, I look for answers.
Well, I've given you the answer, detective. It's not my fault you won't accept it.
True.
I think you like me.
I think she does.
I think you see something that you truly desire. You don't know what to do with yourself, do you?
I don't know if that's it so much. Oh, she's gonna play the game.
That's more like it.
She is playing you like a fiddle.
Detective, I never knew you cared.
Or is this really happening?
No bulletproof vest. But I had to check.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out your secret.
Not a secret if I'm telling you the answer.
True.
Why don't I affect you, detective? What makes you different?
That's what I want to know.
Are you sure? Yes.
Now that affected you. What was it? Detective.
Not your business, apparently. But yeah, if you didn't see my previous episode, I do take notes. So if you see me looking down, it's usually because of that.
The victim was being followed by a paparazzi. Lost control of his car. He died on impact. It was Nick Hoffmeister, yeah.
Who's the victim?
Robbie Russell Jr.
He wasn't in the business, was he?
Didn't stop everyone from wanting pictures of him. They're vultures.
You get a statement from me?
Yeah.
Hey, you got to be kidding me.
If I don't affect you, I'm curious as to what does.
Whoever that guy is.
Now, who's that?
He's a paparazzo.
Had a little run-in with him during your hot tub high school days, did you?
Yeah, you could say that. He's a cockroach.
Hello.
You finally wanted a photo so bad that you killed someone.
You're right. I went too far. I'll confess.
Police work always this easy.
No, that's the problem.
Right. What is it you desire?
Would like to confess.
Yes. Why?
Because I deserve it. So many terrible things, you know. I see it as my chance to...
Chance? To what?
What are you doing?
Said he.
Neither one of you are supposed to be here.
Is he a little rusty? Why is he having trouble with his powers?
Someone that means the real murderer is still out there.
He deserves the punishment. At least he's getting it.
Yeah, but who's he?
That's not enough for you, is it? Are you really going to try and prove his innocence?
I'm gonna find out who really killed this kid.
Wow, aren't you full of surprises?
I don't think it has to do with her hot tub high school thing. Her mother was an actress, right? I'm guessing it has to do with her mother. Because that seemed very personal, whatever she hates that guy for.
Sounded like he was covering for someone.
First he confessed, then he told you he didn't do it.
Look, he was about to tell us more before you came and took him away.
His car's at a scene. He confessed.
I know. Just promise me I'll look into it.
I'll do my job. Take your weird club owner sidekick with you before I arrest him.
For what?
Well, let's start with smoking pot at a crime scene.
Sorry, do you want a hit? No, it's puff, puff, pass, not puff, puff, stomp angrily. I found it here.
You found it. You smoked evidence?
Well, it would have gone to waste otherwise. That's really good stuff you just ground under your heel.
Any sign he'd recently lit up?
A roach from another joint, freshly smoked.
Maybe he wasn't alone. Where's the roach?
Well, I added it to my joint. Where's the best part?
So our only evidence is currently in your lungs?
You wanted to say I've been smoked then, didn't you?
No.
You smoked evidence. No. Can't say that surprises me. The actor, though, the paparazzi guy, is from Black Phone. He plays the father in that movie, and oh, I hated him in that movie. So he's a good actor.
Hello, old friend.
Brother, I'm disappointed in you.
It's called a devil's threesome for a reason.
You were once the brightest of all of God's angels, and now, look at you.
Can you just save it for later? I'm annoyingly sober. You're scared, aren't you? Oh, you're gonna have to take over.
Oh, that would never happen.
I mean, it's not like God sent his favorite son to reign over hell before. Oh, wait, sorry. Forgot. You can take your ultimatum and shove it up your feathered hole.
Feathered hole.
You can't see it yet, can you?
What's that?
That you're
It saved
changing?
human life, Lucy. You did it simply because you cared. Your time here on Earth is affecting you, dear brother. You're changing.
The same thing over and over. That's your boring motto.
True, but usually you're the one controlling the change. Now, does that scare you?
I think it does.
Rattle your saber in someone else's face.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Give blood. Don't be like the asshat filming this.
Good job, kid.
Oh, that was really nice.
Are you looking at a Nana site?
No, why would you think that?
Because you put it away so fast. And you look really, really guilty.
You were supposed to be getting ready to hang out with your dad. Who is early, apparently.
Except... Dun, 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 dun.
Do you really live here?
What are you doing here?
Small human. Right, on you go then. Go on, fetch away. Is this too advanced for her?
You're funny.
Trixie, babe, come on. You ready?
No idea that Hot Tub High School paid so well.
On the hot tub? She doesn't know.
Why not? Not because of the old...
Yeah, and can you never do that again?
Oh, I'm gonna repeat it in the video.
Your mother's Penelope Decker. You have to introduce me.
She did.
I don't.
So you're part of a family dynasty like...
Oh, I thought she was...
Well, how did you rebel?
What do you mean?
Well, you must have done something salacious. Did you kiss a girl and like it? 2 girls.
Okay.
An Eiffel Tower.
What's an
Yeah,
Eiffel
don't
Tower?
ask, because I don't want to know.
So when 2 chaps high-five at the top, then the young lady...
There is a 9-year-old in the room who doesn't
Oh,
need to hear about it.
I didn't need to hear about it either.
Detective? Afternoon, dung beetle. I'd like to know about Chloe Decker. And you're going to tell me everything.
Chloe doesn't have any sordid secrets.
I've seen the hatred in her eyes when she looks at you.
Do you know what happened when she was 19?
She starred in Hot Tub High School.
And 2 weeks later, her father died. So I knew, of course, everyone in the world was shot of them leaving the funeral. I really wanted to be first.
Tell me you didn't.
Yeah, I crashed the funeral. She flipped out. But I got my photo right when she punched the lens.
I think he's starting to feel bad for things he did.
At what cost to my soul, right? And that would be for someone else this side.
Well, that someone else is sitting opposite you, and it's not looking good.
For that, I just did everything I could to keep others from making the same mistakes I did. That's why I...
Why what?
No, it's...
You want to tell me?
I can't.
You want to tell me, don't you? Who are you protecting?
I can't.
Why is his power not working? Must be because of Chloe.
But I was told Nick Hoffmeister confessed.
He did. I don't think Nick killed your son.
You just don't know what Robbie went through because of my work.
Yeah, she
She
does.
did because of me.
You know, my mom is Penelope Decker, so I was followed by paparazzi all my life. And you gotta know, it's not your fault either.
That was really kind of her.
He did what?
I guess somebody told her that he visited.
What is wrong with you?
I was hoping for sexy, salacious details, and instead I got taken on a trip down Depression Lane.
You feel bad for invading her privacy. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Amenadiel is right. You are changing.
I don't mind the odd smart-ass remark. Don't you dare disrespect me.
Or what? You'll cry really hard on my shoulder.
You will not speak to me this way!
Oh, that scared me.
There he is.
How did you get into Nick's holding cell?
And there he goes.
How did you get into Nick's holding cell?
Why, by asking very nicely. Something you should try sometime.
Did you learn something at least?
It's protecting someone who's following in his footsteps.
Well, I was thinking, what if he never left the scene of the crime?
Well, instead blended in with the other paparazzi. That's quite clever.
Oh, Nick told you what happened, didn't he?
Got to hear all about your wicked right hook. He also told me it was a low point for him, which I believe, actually.
Yeah, I do too.
Desires redemption for what he did to you.
Oh, it's him.
Hello?
I recognize him.
From the crime scene this morning.
Yeah, from there,
He's spectacularly creepy as well. So...
little bit.
It's Chloe Decker, Penelope Decker's daughter. Over here.
Oh, fun. Great.
Your boobs, Chloe.
Go then, punch him! Come on, let's punch them all!
It's not me anymore.
Well, it's still very much me.
Hit him.
Is this depravity really all you want out of life?
Get him.
I want to win a Pulitzer.
They don't give out Pulitzers for nip slips.
Oh, there you go. But no, I was saying I recognize him, I think, from a Disney show when I was younger. Well, when he was younger, too, so.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Trixie's classmates all have the internet.
He's finally gonna find out about Hot Tub High School.
Finally? She seems like a smart kid. To be honest, she probably knows something.
His name is Josh Bryant. He freelances for Nick.
Why are you doing this?
Because I think you're onto something. Go figure it out while I buy you some time. Be careful, all right?
Okay, he seems like a decent dude. Ugh, it's so gross. It's so nasty. It's one thing to take pictures of people when they're at the Oscars or, you know, whatever, movie premieres.
So happy to see you. I'm a huge fan. You looking for me? Why?
Because she wants justice. What is it you want, Josh?
To be first. To always be first.
What, did Nick teach you that?
Yeah, I learned a lot working for him.
You took photos of your idol being arrested for murder.
Didn't know what else to do, other than what Nick would have done. Just to be first no matter what. Just a second.
He's the pot smoker. The one with the good pot, I'm guessing. He has gorgeous eyes. Oh, did he just stage that?
Just lucky, I guess.
He paid somebody to do that.
I believe that photo was planned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes me wonder what else was.
Oh, what if he actually planned it? That's even worse.
Josh had the first photo on everyone. Overdose, suicide.
Would that mean that whoever was the suicide didn't? Oh.
This is cold, premeditated murder.
Yeah.
Which means Josh maybe convinced him to take the fall. The question is why?
Because he felt guilty.
We know Josh is guilty. Let's punish him.
Because I need evidence.
Well, you've plenty.
Circumstantial. I need concrete proof.
Boring, 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 boring.
You just decide who gets punished and how.
That's exactly what I do.
No, you don't.
If you want to decide who gets punished, go back to hell, buddy.
Whatever speech you have brewing, Maze, I don't want to hear it.
I think I've said everything I need to.
So they're eating apples.
You're right. Let's go deliver some punishment.
He caused all these?
Yeah.
I took Josh in when he was 16. He's a little broken. And I saw a little bit of who I used to be. At least I thought I did.
I think this guy genuinely wants to help other people after being such a garbage human being for a while.
He calls me up, says he's been in a really bad accident. He totally understood everything I was saying. It's too late.
So you took the fall, hoping that Josh would get a chance at a new life.
Nick Hoffmeister finally tries to do something good with his life, and he gets played.
That's really sad.
Believe it or not, I forgive you.
Oh, that's lovely. Why does that make me want to cry? Because he acted it so well. He looked so relieved.
You don't testify, Josh will do this again.
Yeah, if he has no remorse, I mean, he clearly.
No, I'm not following Josh. Why? What do you mean he's missing?
No. Lucifer.
Where did Nick Hoffmeister go? Did somebody get him?
Why, yes. It was that tall, handsome British fella. Oh, no. I did it too, didn't I?
Lucifer, I don't know if this is the best plan, my dear.
The trouble is that you tried to change, and you failed spectacularly at it. Now, sometimes we are what we are, and we should embrace that.
Yeah, this is not the way to do this, guys. Maze is enjoying herself, though.
I'll kill you, you crazy bitch. What is this?
Are they?
Both of you have committed terrible acts worthy of punishment. However, you will not receive said punishment when you die. It's my fault, really. Sorry.
So he's going to punish you now.
Right now. Right, very well. In terms you'll understand.
Fight to the death.
You both get a gun.
Oh, that's even...
Let's see who shoots who first.
That's worse. That's worse. I thought they were just going to make them fight it out until one of them, you know, got enough beating. You know, oh.
What's to stop us from shooting you? Well, despite the waste of bullets, let's see.
Oh, come on.
Discuss.
Lucifer, don't do this to the decent human being.
Oh, let's talk about lines we can't cross.
No bullets.
Nowadays, the only way to be first is to realize
no bullets.
that there is no line.
Please.
I treated you like a son.
Oh, Maze, you fiend.
You really would have killed me.
Yeah, he would have. But are there bullets in this one?
Stop! Don't shoot him!
You're interrupting my punishment.
You tried to do some good. Don't throw it all away.
Nick, embrace who you really are.
You tried to change.
Yeah.
And look what happened.
Yeah, you tried to change. That's what's important.
Fascinating, aren't they?
Oh.
Do you know, perhaps we're into something.
Oh, man.
I was surprised to hear from you, Lucifer.
Oh.
I wanted to tell you you were right.
So you'll return to hell?
What?
Oh, I don't imagine that.
No, you're right. That I've changed and that I've absolutely no control over it.
I think he likes that.
That feels positively thrilling. Oh, I thought I'd use you to remedy a situation that I've mishandled. And annoy you in the process. Kill two birds with one prayer sort of thing.
You should have taken the offer.
You're looking for someone.
How did he do it? How did he do it?
You were just over there. I saw Nick pull the trigger. You put blanks in the guns.
Probably more plausible to you than my angelic brother slowing time while I pluck a bullet out of thin air, isn't it?
You know exactly what I'm asking you.
And you know exactly what I'll answer.
Wonder how long it's gonna take.
Before I was a cop, I was an actress.
I don't think she's gonna care very much.
Maybe some of your friends might tease you about.
I know.
I figured.
I've seen this before, Mommy.
The internet.
I have the internet.
Yeah. And she's a smart kid.
Well, what do you think?
I thought he's hilarious.
That's sweet.
The devil did a good deed today.
That's a cute bra. Wonder when she's gonna believe.
Not knowing what's going to come next is...
It can be scary.
No. I'm finding it quite exhilarating, actually.
So I'm guessing this is the guy who shot her. The record producer guy.
I was so wrapped up in recovery I forgot to come visit. You know, from when you shot me.
I'm guessing he didn't do well after Lucifer was done with him.
I have to ask you something, Jimmy, about that day. What happened to you, Jimmy? What happened with Lucifer?
Lucifer?
Tell me he's not here. No, Jimmy, he's not here. Jimmy, you're safe here.
Oh, yeah, call for someone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, that actor was in Black Phone, and he played a complete arsehole who I hated, like absolutely despised, and wanted dead by the end of the movie. But that was really interesting. I like what they're doing with the characters. I like that we got to see a little more of Maze in this one. I still would like to know more about her in terms of her name, because if it really is just straight Maze, that's fine. It's just that I just can't hear that name without thinking about corn, because, you know, that's what the Algonquin word for corn. One of the Native American languages, it's the word for corn is maize. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I would like to know, just because if she does have an actual name, that's a nickname. That's just something I'm curious about. And you know, it does make a lot of sense that Lucifer would have a positive reaction to realizing that there's change, that he's changing. Because even earlier in this episode, he said something to the effect of doing the same thing over and over again. That's boring. That's your deal. That's not mine. And that's probably one of the reasons he wanted to get out of hell, because clearly he values the idea of hell in that the wicked need punishing, like evildoers need to be punished in some manner. Clearly that's something he values. However, I think just the tedium of doing the same thing over and over and over again for hundreds of thousands of years, however long, I think that just kind of made him a little bonkers. I think he just needed a change. So I think he just needed a little something to shake things up. And I think that this changes, and that's why he's having a positive reaction to the fact that he's changing and he can't control it. So yeah, I think that's interesting. I like the developments we're seeing so far. All right, well, I enjoyed that very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can always leave me a like or a comment. That will help me decide if I'm going to keep this on the YouTube channel or if I'm going to move it directly to Patreon, because I'm still determining that. I haven't put up the pilot to Supernatural yet. So I don't know how that one is going to perform. And I don't have a specific schedule for this show yet. Eventually, if it's the one that I decide to keep on the channel, it'll move to Fridays most likely. But currently, it's just kind of when I can, when it fits in, until we decide if we're going to keep it or go to a Patreon exclusive. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. I'm Jessie Nebulous. Bye.